Yeah. Welcome back to yet another episode of Run Your Mouth podcast. And as always, we appreciate you guys, and we always asking that you go to the YouTube channel, Run Your Mouth Podcast. Run Your Mouth Podcast. Hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel, and get engaged in the comments. You know what I'm saying? And let us know how we doing with the videos. And of course, as always, like us on all the social media platforms, the TikToks, the Snapchat, the Facebook, and the Twitter. All right, and we're going to get in today's video. And today's video will consist of how to not be thirsty with women. Guys, it's very important. Let me give you a little backdrop as well. And what I mean by this list, guys, is obviously when you initially meet the woman, right? You can't have this list if you have no woman to motherfucker display these things on. But it also speaks to some of these things is when you're dating as well as in a relationship, and if you decide to go further than that, in marriage or whatnot. These things, guys, you got to keep under check, under wraps, in the proper perspective with women, all right? Because their minds are all over the place. And if you say or behave like any of these things, it triggers them in their mind that, you might not be the guy that they thought you were initially, all right? So let's jump right into it. Number one, fellas, again, I don't have no problem with, well, you got to stop telling women that she's so pretty. And this is what I mean by initially, fellas. Now, if you got a lady, of course, she been around and y'all been dating for a minute in a relationship and a marriage, yeah, you compliment your lady enough, right? Not overly saturated, right? Because guys, they know how they look, okay? They know exactly what's going on. They know when they put on the boots, they got on the outfit, they got the hair done for you, the nails and the lip gloss is popping. They know all of this shit. So for you to come in and keep complimenting how pretty she is nothing new to her, is what I'm saying. You don't stand out. You become just like everybody else, is what I'm saying. So let's make sure we keep that on the wrap. As a matter of fact, when she pull up to the date, let's say she is banging or whatnot. Let's say, just be gentle. Hey, like, you really wearing that outfit tonight. And chill, guys. That's it. you ain't gotta keep going on and on. She know that you acknowledge that she put her best efforts forward to come out on this date, and it shows. That's all you need to do. Quit with excessive, telling her that. Number two, never double text or call a woman. For here's the reason, guys. If you do such a thing, now it speaks to the value you possess without telling her the value you possess. Because they know a man of value. We don't sit around. We text you and we call you because we know that women damn near have that phone attached to their fucking ass. She got the message, my guy. She got the phone call, my guy. Now, whether she choose to respond to that text or respond to that phone call that she missed from you, that's totally up to her. Either way, we don't do none of it. Under no circumstances we double text or double call a woman. No matter how much you may like her or none of that. Just could clearly mean she doesn't have the interest that you thought she did, or you might have did something that turned her off to where she didn't want to return a phone call or text. Either fucking way, it don't even matter what it was. Guys, keep it pushing. Under no circumstance ever do that. And if she feel that after some time pass or whatnot, she reach out to you, that's different. Then you can start that back up. But never, ever, under no circumstances, double call or text a woman, okay? Number three, we're going to keep this thing going. Stop over complimenting her. I know this is sound dangerous close to the first one, but complimenting her is more like attributive, right? You may be in specifics on, hey, her boots, her, I don't fucking know, cardigan, her sweater she has on, her hair, her makeup, lip gloss, ring, jewelry, jeans, it speaks to something like this. Like if you, let's just say you like her boots, right? And then say, hey, let's throw a name out of that. Hey, one thing, hey, I like those boots. Girl, you killing that. And then she said, okay, oh, thank you, I appreciate it. You like them? Yeah, yeah. And then, the little playful, you know, thing go back and forth. And then 5 seconds later, you compliment on her fucking cardigan. And then 5 minutes later, you compliment on her jeans. You see, now you're becoming excessive, and then now the compliment doesn't hold the same strength or value to her, because now you're repeating over and over again what you like about her, which innately showing the highest of interest you have toward her. And a woman, the dynamics of dating can't go where if she knows that you like her more than she likes you. Does that make sense? All right, guys. So we got to get that shit together. Right? Stop over complimenting. I'm not saying to never compliment a woman, because I know how you just get on here and hear what you want to hear. I didn't say that it's wrong to compliment a woman, especially if you've been dating for some time or whatnot. Then yeah, you should fucking compliment your woman. You should appease every now and then your woman and let her know that, hey, babe, I see you. I appreciate you. I love the effort you keep putting into yourself and make your upkeep look well. You're supposed to do shit like that. But initially, and a woman you just met, no, that's a no, guys. We don't do that shit over here, okay? Number four. Never, ever, never put heart eyes emoji on the girl's picture. Now, you may follow each other on social media. You may not follow each other on social media. I know some guys and girls that don't do social media at all. So you like, well, if that's the case, then hey, I can't put heart eyes on her picture. You could do it in a text message. You can put the heart in the text message. You can overly do it in a text message. The point is, guys, it speaks to she sees now that, hey, this guy is really, 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 really into me. And as much as women say they like attention, that kind of attention is unwarranted, because you could come off as being a goddamn creep. If you one of them guys that scrolls down on her pictures all the way, what year this is, 2023, you scroll down on all her pictures from 2023 on back to like 2019 or some shit, and you heart all those pictures. You see how fucking creepy that shit is? you see how now if you try to inbox her and cause women do look at that shit. Let's not trip, guys. Women love attention. They love the likes. They love all that shit. You look at their stories or whatnot. They love all of that shit. They go back and watch who's looking at their stories and all that kind of shit. You just need to have some poise and some control about yourself, fellas. Like, it makes you look bad, and it puts you in a certain light to where now, so much to the fact that she can't deem you as somebody that she could goddamn see as dating. Do you understand that? Over here, I would like to show you guys to put yourself in the best representation position as possible for the girls to look at you as a viable option. All right? That's what we do over here. All right. Number 5. You got to stop trying to sell yourself to women. And what is selling yourself to women? You're overly talkative, right? You tell her things about what you're doing. You tell her things about what you got going on. And again, all this is in excess, guys. When you overly do this shit, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with telling her, hey, yeah, I got a lucrative photography business going on, or got a media, little company going on. That's cool because I mean, obviously, she wants to know what it is that you do for a living, or she probably really don't fucking want to know what you do for a living. But for the simple fact that she asked you, it warrants for you to answer the question. And for whatever her reason, that really want to know, who the fuck know? Maybe she want to see how much money she think you make and gauge how much she can spend, or she just want to know, what kind of ambitious guy you are or you're not. Either fucking way, you gotta stop trying to sell yourself to women. It's not a good look. It speaks to, hey, this, I think so highly of you that I feel I have to put myself in a certain light so you can see me in such light, and hopefully it got that vibe of pick me attitude, right? Okay, so let's can that shit and stop that altogether. And number 6, you got to stop being so anxious. And so anxious is let's just say you meet her. Let's say on a dating site, or you meet her out, right? And say you introduce yourself, and by the way, none of this should be, extensive, right? So you meet her. Hey, my name is Gerald, and I'm in a bit of a rush right now, man, especially if you meet in passion. Hey, I'm in a bit of a rush, but hey, I would love if we can go out and have a couple of drinks, and see how things go or whatnot. If you're down for that, let's exchange numbers. Bam. If you make it that far, you get the number, right? What you don't do after that is keep pressing the issue, right? You make sure you had that first initial phone call, you talk to her, you take your time, you be easygoing, you relax. But the whole thing of that first phone call, guys, to break the ice and to build some type of little semi-rapport with her, because you just met her. Ain't that much rapport you're going to be able to build. But to let her know, basically, innately, hey, I'm not a crazy motherfucker. And, once she deemed that, and then you ask out, you got to give it time. It's like playing tennis. You respond, she respond. You respond, she respond. So it's like she hit the ball, you return it. She returned, you hit the ball. Stop being anxious to do everything. Stop being so anxious to see her. Stop being so anxious to call her. Like, keep yourself grounded. And for the men who are out conquering the world, making shit happen, you on your grind, on your hustle, you ain't got time to do that shit no way. So it's counterintuitive to the guy who's out busting his ass and then yet turn around and be the guy who's being so anxious, want to see, talk, and spend time with a woman. All right, it doesn't add up. Like, make it make sense, fellas. All right. Number 7, we gotta stop overcompensating. This is big for a lot of men because they feel like, hey, shit, I know I'm short, and she might not like short women. I mean, she might not like short men, right? And so you think that about yourself, and then you have those negative outputs that you put up, right? And if that's how you view yourself, then you think that's how she views you, and in that, you feel you got to do more than what's initially required for you for her to see you. Guys, it's some women out there that like short guys, but if a guy that's tall, 6'5", 6'6", 6'7", have an advantage over you, absolutely. Women like tall guys. Let's not be crazy over here, all right? However, you gotta be that guy that you so fucking confident, right, in yourself. You believe so much in yourself. She can't help but see it. She like, damn, he probably ain't my typical, height of guy, but I go for it. But his energy is so fucking crazy. I want to be around it. I want some of that. I want to see more of what he into. Guys, you can't be so insecure about what's going on. Like, women could like you for many of things, and they could not like you for many of things. Who the fuck knows what it is? Maybe to her, maybe your nose too big, your ears are too small. your hands are too big, or whatever the fuck is, right? You might not be dark enough. You might not be light enough, right? Who the fuck cares, guys? When you grind and you bust your ass, you put out the best version of yourself. It opens you up to a range of women that do like that. All right, so you can't be all bent out of shape and butt hurt for a woman who might not be set on short guys or whatever. And guys, you just gotta understand that women gonna like what they like, right? If you're not her thing, her cup of tea, it's okay. Guys, live, move on, go out, live your life, do what it is you got to do. Don't get so hung up on she don't like you for this reason or whatever it is. You just keep producing a better version of yourself, and there's somebody out there that likes what it is that you're doing right now. The work you put in right now will yield the results for somebody that's going to be able to pay attention, be like, you know what, I fucks with that. I want to rock with that. His campaign, I want to fuck with his campaign. All right. Number 8. This is also a never try to impress her or impress a woman. Guys, for the simple reason, they know guys had the tendency to do this. They know if they look a certain way and they smell a certain way, they know guys are going to, break their necks to try to put themselves in a light that they probably don't normally really see themselves in, but they want to do it to try to impress her. And the whole time she knows, hey, this is not even really you. This is a, excuse me, guys. This is a representative of you, and I know better. Guys, these women are not dumb. They're not stupid. They know exactly what you're doing, okay? Stop the dumb shit. Just be comfortable in who you are. That's what they value the most. That's what they like you for the most. Your confidence. Hey, this guy, he ain't trying to impress me. Hey, he could take it or leave it. You act a little aloof, a little nonchalant, right? But not too aloof and nonchalant, because you like the girl. You want to show that you like her. You just don't want to overly do it. Again, as I said earlier, these are things that we don't want to do at all or be excessive about. Okay? Number 9, do not talk more than she does. Most guys get this wrong too. You feel that you're out on a date. You want to make the best impression on her. You want to let her know, hey, I'm that guy, without saying, hey, I'm that guy. And we do that because you become a chatty patty on the date. You run your mouth more than she talk. And what it's supposed to be the other way around. Guys, you're supposed to talk, hear what she says, process that information, and come with a follow-up question if there's one allowed. Or is one there to follow with a question. What you want to do is just take your time, right? Let her do most of the talking, right? What most guys don't know, when a woman's out on a date with you, typically what she initially doing is to see which way she could disqualify your ass, right? Like to never meet up or never go out on a date with your ass again, because trust me, their inboxes, their texts, their phone are getting flooded with phone calls and messages. So they got guys all the time trying to get them to go do something, right? They saw enough in you initially to go out on a date with you, but it's what you do and say on that date could transform to where she want to keep this thing going on, repeat this action or this event, or to cut it off altogether. And guys, last but not least, how to not be so thirsty with women. You got to calm your nerves. See, we understand that. Hey, again, over here we love women, right? if all the women were gone out this world and it was just men, can you imagine the fucking chaos it would be? All right, so we're not gonna act crazy over here. So the men, we understand. We definitely love the women. We like the women. We love for them to be in just certain ones or certain kinds of women that goddamn we don't want to have nothing to do with. But we're not speaking to those or about those women, you know what I'm saying? That we'll say that for another day. We're talking about the women that we actually like and we probably want to be around and want to see where it goes, and you know, we have a genuine interest for her and we want to see where it can go. What it could do, what it could possibly be. But even in that, guys, you gotta watch your interest level. You can't be so, you know, chipper and so jittery when you talking and fidgety, right? You can't. You gotta calm your fucking nerve, because all that speaks to, if she think you nervous, what she would initially think, and probably the only thing she would think is, hey, you ain't used to dating or going out on a date with a girl like me or my caliber, so to speak. So she will begin to think, hey, you're out of my league. And once a woman feel that, yeah, it's over, right? Because then she understand that she has more value than you, and you are of lesser value than her, and that could never work in the real, true dynamics of dating. Okay, so guys, that was 10 things that how to not be thirsty with women. Again, like the YouTube channel, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit that notification bell so you can be aware with all the new content that drop. Like us on all social media platforms. Until the next time, we'll see y'all later.